Hey, Timothy Jensen. Hey, we talked to a lot of people today. Not all of them were able to be on camera. A lot of that has to do with the marketing side of that, because the C-suite executives, the marketing side kind of keeps their brand safe and make sure that certain things, positive brand or negative brand, I think marketing people can kind of appreciate and understand how they're trying to safeguard that brand, how that brand is important, how it's valuable to what they do every day, and not to tarnish that. So we still had a lot of good conversations. I believe it's Navina with Pampered Chef. I had a great conversation with her. She's the CEO. Very, very gracious. Very, I couldn't say more good things about her. She understands the brand to an excellent level. She's a great CEO. She was out there on the floor, even showing off the products and talking to people about what their needs were. She's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. She's the type of person for that business that you really need. I don't really, as a guy, I don't really understand Pampered Chef that much. I mean, yeah, they're nice. Make some pretty good knives, make some pretty good bowls. That's very important. But that's not really what their business model is, truly. Their marketing and their business model is basically started around that kitchen table of a wife that wants to be able to have a business and be able to provide for her family and just bring in a little bit of extra income and then still have a good time with the girls and talk about, whatever women talk about when the guys aren't around. And I think that's a great marketing strategy. It's a great part of the business, and I think that really is probably one of the success tips that really makes Pampered Chef shine. They're not just selling products. There's a human element to that. There's a culture element to that. I also had a chance to talk with the CPO, Chief People Officer of Oriental Trading, and she had some great wisdom to drop as well. And I'd asked her, so how do you find great people? What is the secret to that? And she really understood her business and culture too of Oriental Trading. Oriental Trading is primarily a happiness company. It's to bring joy and festivities and life to things. And that is the type of person or people that they're looking for in that organization. How do we get people that are excited to be here? People that love the brand, and not just love the brand because they're getting a paycheck, but because they like to celebrate and throw parties and make sure it's a happy, great environment. And they look for people like that. And she said her best employees are what she considered the boomerangs. What are the boomerangs? It's the people that come in, do really well in the organization, enjoy being there, understand the culture, understand what is going on with Oriental Trading. Then they leave. They decide to go do something else. But then those are the people that come back. And then they truly understand what Oriental Trading is all about, how it is such a, let's call it celebratory and forward-thinking brand, that it is about bringing people together and having those parties and bringing that happiness together. And that is in many ways the same thing with Pampered Chef, where you're bringing people together, different groups, having a party. Maybe you're selling some Tupperware or silverware or whatever ware it is. I don't know. It's knives in my house. Pretty nice. They make a pretty good knife, though. I'll tell you that. They're nice. So it's just Pampered Chef is a brand, and Oriental Trading, I think that's so important. Had a chance to talk with people at basically Mid-American Energy and all those energy brands. That same thing. I asked her, what's the secret to energy? What is the thing that we are trying to do that we're not able to do today? How do we turn that into something we can market or do? And a lot of that, they are still heating water and turning a turbine. End of the day, we're heating water and turning a turbine. We have to take some type of something in motion, capture that to turn something else to create electricity. We're still into that. Even with nuclear, we're heating water to turn a turbine. So there's lots of little things that we're just trying to do and cover here. And I think Berkshire Hathaway has so many different groups and brands, from Brooks Shoes. And I talked to the CEO of Brooks Shoes as well. Excellent guy, Dan. Hey, probably never see this, but I enjoyed our conversation immensely, and I think it's great that someone like him as a runner is able to contribute to the brand, especially in times today where even with that marketplace of building shoes and building products like that, some of it happens in the United States, a lot of it doesn't, but it's still a difficult process and it's difficult to do that. So I would say overall, my take of the whole shareholder meeting is probably not what everybody else gets out of it. I bought a book, but the book was basically how to grow Berkshire Hathaway over the last however many years. I think it's the last 15 years. I was able to sit down and have a chat with the lady that put the book together for the 50th anniversary, and I believe this is the 65th. So she put the book together again, and it was a great conversation. I enjoyed that. She did a great job. I love it. She's a stay-at-home mom, and basically they got her back to do that again. So what's the secret of marketing? All of it. Do all of it. Do all of it. Be there. Be present. Have something to give back. So, hey, had a great day today. We'll see everybody tomorrow. I won't be able to record or do or post anything from inside. And, hey, be great. Let's market to millions. Whether that means $1 million, 1 million people, selling 1 million shoes, whatever it takes. All right.